Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek Online, where we are here once again with Captain Nalina, the Bunker Hill, and her crew as we continue our voyages throughout time and trying not to fuck up the timeline more than we've already done. The Bunker Hill has finally reached its final state. Its final form. Its final evolution. Now let's get ready to probably blow up somewhere. Because that's kind of all we're good at. Blowing up.
You are cleared for docking.
And we come back here a lot. The Carbon Trimble phasing technology makes this one of the few safe rallying points for what remains of the Alliance fleet. Captain, I hope I'm not speaking out of line, but I'm looking forward to paying back the Iconians for all the ships and friends that are missing from this muster. I miss them too, but right now I need to check in with some of the other captains about our orders. Oh, that was the wrong button. I wanted to look at the episode list. We're in the middle of the Iconian War, which actually is a fairly short one. I forget how short the Iconian War is. Especially considering how long the bloody Delta Quadrant section is. But yeah, we're at the end of the Iconian War. Which means we'll be jumping into yesterday's war soon. And then into Future Proof and New Frontiers, the Gamma Quadrant, Age of Discovery, the Jewel's Discovery, Klingon Civil War, Terran Gambit, and Kings and Queens. Yep, we're almost through. We've gotten through basically all the original storylines. And we're now we're now getting deep into well, not really deep into, but we're getting more into the more recently released storylines, or like, well, not recently, because the Iconian War is old. Like, it's old at this point. Anyways.
The High
Hello,
Command
Corin.
is still intact, and Kronos remains unconquered. Even so, this war cannot be won if we lose Earth. The Bortesque will fight until she can fight no more, as will I. If this is to be our end, then I will meet it with blade in hand and blood in my teeth. I can ask for no greater honor than to fight beside an ally who has shown this courage time and again.
Kapla, Captain Corin. Hello, Captain Sean.
Glad you're here. We've been fighting non-stop, and it feels like we're barely making a dent. Command says we're preparing for our last chance. I hope they have an ace up their sleeve, because I can't see a way to defeat the Iconians in a straight military battle. Whatever happens, just remember that you'll always have the Enterprise at your side.
Thank you, Captain Sean. Hello, Commander Derek.
All these years of pain and strife, and it comes to this? I cannot believe that this is how we will end. Our suffering, our struggles cannot be rendered so meaningless. You know what we have been through. This bitter taste, this grief that washes over me, cannot be the last thing that I feel. We will rise again from this. We must.
Sure, Commander Derek. It's grim, sir. Most people are trying to stay hopeful, but we've all lost so much in this war. Pressure is just wearing everyone down. We should go to the briefing. Maybe Captain Kerrigan has some good news. Let's get moving. I hope you got a plan, Kerrigan, because things are not going well.
We have defeated one Iconian, but the cost to do so was too high. The Iconian forces are too numerous for us to sustain such a strategy. We have been forced to our last resort. The Crinim time ship has been modified, and we can use it to generate a portal to send us back to the ancient time of Iconia. Once there, we must prevent any Iconians from escaping the destruction of their home world. If necessary, we must kill the remaining Iconians ourselves.
Our time travel experiments have all failed so far.
We presumably failed at temporal incursion, changing things in the past while remaining in a bubble of temporally shielded current time. This allows the timeline to unfold as it will, almost randomly. My team and I have been working on an alternative method that will actually send someone back in time to the past, where they can directly affect the timeline and help to guide it along the desired path. We've been running some basic scenarios that leave us quite hopeful that we can aid in the original attacks on ancient Iconia to ensure there are no survivors for us to deal with in the present.
This seems like an exceedingly risky plan, and even if it works, we will be engaging in genocide.
We cannot sustain this war. The Iconians will destroy or conquer every species in the galaxy if we do not stop them now. There is no guarantee that this plan will work, but if we do not try, we will certainly lose everything. Our long-range sensors have detected signs of transit from the Iconian spheres. The Iconians must be preparing their heralds for another large-scale invasion. We are gathering our remaining forces to make our stand.
Begin the briefing.
The Iconians have picked our next battlefield, and it is the Sol System. If Earth falls, we have lost this war. We have one move left to us, and it is to move this war to a battlefield of our own design. We will attack the Iconians in the past. We've identified that the Iconians were forced from their homeworld in an attack 200,000 years ago. We will take part in that attack and ensure there are no survivors to fight us in the present. Noy's team is busy reconfiguring the time ship. There are no guarantees, even with time travel on our side. We must hold out long enough for a ship to pass through a temporal portal. That means fighting this fight, and every other, until this technology is complete.
Captain, this goes against everything we stand for. Everything we've been fighting for.
You talk of honor, and duty, and freedom. All of these will just be words if we fail. We can try to live up to these ideals when we survive.
Man just randomly pulls a giant disruptor rifle out of his butt. We're ready to return to the Bunker Hill, sir. Beam me up.
You are cleared for departure. Good luck.
Let's hope the situation isn't too grim when we get there. The Iconians have begun their attack. Incoming hail from Captain Kerrigan. Kagran. Put it on screen.
I've gotten word from Nori. They've completed their modifications, and the Crinum time ship is on its way. We must hold off the heralds long enough for the Crinum ship to arrive and generate a portal. Once the portal is open, we will go back in time to ancient Iconia and try to change history. But first, we must survive long enough to do so.
Where can we shore up our defenses?
Enterprise here. We've intercepted a group of heralds. Can you give us a hand with them?
Acknowledge, Enterprise. We're on our way.
This is the USS Hood. Our attack group is taking heavy losses.
RRW has responded to your call for assistance.
Alright, Dylan, let's show these Iconians what for. Ow. Ow. Oh, first explosion of the day, but hey, we took it with us. One explosion down, more than likely 20 more to go. By the way, I forgot to check to see if my traits have been fucked with. Alright, they have not been fucked with. We're good. For once, the traits were not fucked with. Alright, that's another set of them down. Let's get a move on. Well, there goes to Cleveland.
Curlin here.
Think of the Vine could use some help by the shipyard, sir.
Jupiter Station is reporting Herald ships are moving over some kind of massive infrastructure. Requesting immediate assistance.
Oh, hey, we're being saved by ourselves again.
We need someone on damage control, or we may lose them before the ships in dock can mobilize.
Nakagi here. We've restored main power. Thanks for keeping the gantries intact. Bringing the Fighting 99th Attack Wing into battle now.
This is SD control. We're losing life support and transporters are offline. Lost main power. We're evacuating.
Oh, hey, even the Cardassians are here. Good on them.
Chimera, all non-essential personnel are away.
Ah! Engines just got gutted. Fuck. Ah, weapon systems got knocked offline. And we're being saved by alternate timeline self again. Ah! Though to be fair, we do not have a great survival rate. This battle is quite the intense one. Ow. Saved by alternate timeline self again, as always. We owe alternate timeline self a lot of money. Computer virus. Damn it. We're in the middle of being shot at. Let's just equip some shield batteries. I'm sure these will be very helpful. there goes the weapon system. Oh, there goes the auxiliary power system. And there goes the engine system. And there goes the engine system again, and auxiliary. And there goes weapons and auxiliary. Let's try to get the shields back. Shields are not responding. So many ships. Damn it! Man, we can't even last like 5 seconds without being blown to smithereens. Our poor ship just wasn't designed for this. She was meant to have been phased out by now. Just look at that! Look at all those ships! I'm not even sure if any of the friendly ships are still functional at this point. Well, we've used up all of our shield batteries, which isn't great. I only had like 3 of them. The planner is watching of the crappy Scorpion fighters. They don't do much, but at least it's something. We're hitting it. Engines are offline again. Get back here, you little prick. Let's not hurt the ire of the cruisers yet. Let's try to take out the last of these little raiders. Ah! Damn it! We're being saved by alternate timeline itself again. But I owe them so many drinks. Oh, no you don't. Get back here, you coward. No jumping into the random space gateways. And the bot on. Oh, get rid of that bot. And we missed that torpedo volley. Thanks. Alright, all that's left is the cruisers. And all of their shitty other things that they've been doing. These fucking cruisers. Damn it. Engine system got knocked out. Well, there goes the auxiliary power. There goes the engine power. And there goes the weapon power. Son of a bitch. Fucking energy gateways. Damn it. Ow. Yeah, all of our AI like assistant ships are dead. They are dead. Gone. Destroyed. I don't even know where the fucking Enterprise is. Where's the fucking Enterprise? Like, all we have is a Defiant over here. What, did they decide they were too good for us now? Is that it? Enterprise is too good for us, apparently. Let's shut down some of these energy gateways. Take down this damn probe. I swear they did not used to have so many of these. Hello, Benjur. Yes, the phasers go pew pew. Only one fucking ship left. Fucking 40 minutes and just to clear this one level, this one section Because there's so many fucking Herald ships. And I'm not even sure this is the end of the space battle part. Ow! Captain, the Heralds are maneuvering to attack the Alliance fleet's exposed flank. We need to move quickly to intercept them before they can disrupt our battle lines. Acknowledged. I don't know, the Mansui here apparently has it kind of covered. That's probably because I forgot to turn off my voice changer. I did.
Whoops. That's on me. Ow. Ow. Ow, the fucking sun.
I told you I'd be back. And this time, I brought friends.
We've brought together forces from every quadrant of the galaxy. They've united us.
Thank you for the follow, Big Mikey Ocho. Also, I swear she waited until I died in order to show up.
I hope you're happy to see me. It doesn't look like things have been going too well so far. I left because I needed to find allies for this war, ones who you couldn't or wouldn't talk to. The Dominion understands the Iconian threat, and they are quite eager to protect their stake in this galaxy.
Your timing is, as always, impeccable.
The Herald ships are regrouping. We should use this respite to our advantage. Form up at the KIS Anarax. We must protect it long enough for it to activate a time portal. Once the portal is stabilized, we can use it to go back to Iconia's past and hopefully undo this war before it starts.
That's our only option.
Our situation is desperate. If we fail here, Earth will fall, and Kronos won't have much hope of standing without it.
Well, considering you missed out on the past 40 minutes of explosions, yeah, it definitely is a fun challenge, you know, when you're not blowing up every 5 seconds. Anyway, this is our last chance then. I'll see you in the past.
I am arriving with the time ship. We must protect it until the portal is stable.
Ow. Oh, that's a dreadnought. I am dead. I considered making it a no death run challenge, but yeah, didn't want to deal with that because that would be very painful. Turn us about. Stay on target. Ah, the fucking sun. Not the sun again. Just go. Got it. Got it.
Energizing temporal emitters. The time portal is open and stable.
Go! Get through that portal!
Setting a course now.
The heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing. Hurry!
We're on our way.
More gateways! An Iconium flagship is moving in!
This is the moment of your extinction.
Not today. Everyone, form up and cover our six.
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600.
Captain Sean gets some of the best lines in this game. We blew up.
Evaluating astrometrics. Confirmed. We have traveled back approximately 200,000 years. Only our two ships made it through.
There are no signs of Captain Cogran or his ship. We will have to continue the mission without him.
Captain, we've done some preliminary scans of our temporal location. Noi has put us exactly where and when we need to be on Iconia, about 2 hours ahead of time we have for the attack on this world. Thanks, Elijah Flores.
Perfect. This will give us a moment to get our bearings and figure out how best to prevent the Iconians from escaping their doom. There are only 12 Iconians that we've encountered, so trying to deal with just those 12 will be a much easier task than trying to take on this whole world.
Let's see what we can learn about these people in the time we have. Greetings, random person.
Greetings of the whole to you, strangers, and welcome to Iconia. My name is Matara-Ren, and I am a herald of Matara. Before I can allow you to pass, I must scan you to ensure that your technology is of a sufficient level for you to be allowed access to our city. This will only take a moment.
By all means.
Your technology is sufficient, but your chronoton particles are substantially out of phase. Please follow me. You must speak to my mistress.
Lead the way.
Remember why we are here. Every Iconian must die in the bombardment, and their technology cannot be taken. If even one Iconian escapes, this could all be for nothing.
I know what our mission is, but I'm not sure it's the right thing to
I
do.
recommend we begin by infiltrating their government building. We need access to their data and the gateway controls.
Agreed. We can't allow any of their technology to escape. Iconia doesn't look anything like I expected.
You've seen the ruins of a once mighty empire. This is Iconia at the height of its power.
Hello, Matara.
I apologize for the interruption, Honored One. These travelers have just arrived at our city. Their chronoton particles are out of phase, and per your instructions, I have brought them to you.
Listen politely.
Thank you, Mataran. You may return to your station. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Iconia. It is highly unusual to receive visitors with such unusual chronoton signatures, and yet we have had 2 in less than a cycle. Do you know a being named Cogran?
Yes, we were separated from Cargan on our journey here.
Wonderful. He will be quite pleased to reunite with you. You should be able to find him in the residential district. I imagine you passed through the same chronoton-charged nebula he did. That would account for the anomalous readings.
Yes, we did pass through that nebula. Is there anything else we need to know?
Since you are explorers like Cogran, I suggest you speak to Lemiran. She is the keeper of our world heart, a repository of all knowledge and a genetic record of the worlds we have visited. The astrometrics data in the world heart could prove quite useful to you. Do you have any questions?
What are the heralds?
Our world teems with life, but we were the first to become self-aware. Time is no enemy to us. An Iconian can live thousands of years, but our numbers have always been few, and as the years passed, we understood that would not change. Needing servants and companions, we found a local population that could be molded and shaped to suit our purposes.
Go on.
At first, we used them as beasts of burden, or for tasks that were too difficult or dangerous to do ourselves. I imagine your own species has similar creatures. Over the years, machines and technology began to replace many of those functions. And as technology advanced, what we needed from the heralds changed as well. Ultimately, we needed beings who could think for themselves. Our genetic reshapers transformed the heralds from beasts to companions. Now we have achieved a kind of symbiosis. The heralds perform the routine tasks that keep our society moving. We provide leadership, technological advancement, and defense.
That sounds like slavery with extra steps, but, what is your relationship with the heralds?
We are patrons, parents, and perhaps even gods to the heralds. In turn, they are our hands, our eyes, and our pets. Each herald is created to fulfill a specific function for his master. For example, it is my duty to interact with visitors to our world, but I cannot always be there to greet them. Mataran stands in my stead, examining those who seek our gifts and bringing any special guests, like yourself, to me.
How are the heralds made?
We begin with a particular genetic line. Sometimes we will use archived genetic material from the world heart, but most often we simply take what we need from heralds who already perform a similar service. We then resequence the genetic material in utero, removing any defects and enhancing natural abilities the herald will need. We also modify their behavior to ensure loyalty and remove unwanted aggression. Once they are born, we begin an intensive training process. Heralds mature very quickly, so by the time their training is complete, they are fully grown and ready to serve.
That's all for now. Hello, Lamarin.
Greetings, travelers. Are you explorers, or do you come seeking our wisdom and guidance? Either way, I apologize. I am rather occupied at the moment. Please, return later. I should have time to speak to you then.
What can you tell me about the World Heart?
The World Heart is the repository of all our knowledge. It contains the genetic information of every species on Iconia and all of our colony worlds. With it, we can colonize and repopulate an entire world, shaping it to resemble our home in just a few short years. It also holds a record of our culture, history, literature, and philosophy. This is why we call it the World Heart. It is, in a very real way, the center of our civilization.
Thanks. Anyway.
The changes we see in the Iconians are too great to be simple evolution. The Iconians shape themselves and the Heralds into weapons. Genetic engineering that is both efficient and terrible.
There he is. What happened to your ship?
You made it. Something must have gone wrong as we entered the portal that disrupted synchronization. I arrived 2 weeks ago. I remained cloaked, scanned the planet for several days, and then came to the surface as an explorer, seeking to open diplomatic relations with the Iconians. My ship is using the magnetic fields above the poles to help conceal its presence.
What have you found?
The Iconians of this time are nothing like the ones we know. They are flesh and appear to be friendly and peaceful, if a bit arrogant with those they see as lesser. Come. They will allow us to move through the city freely. You should see this for yourself.
We have a lot to see, Kagrin.
Kagrin is either a fool or he's being manipulated by the Iconians. Either way, he might jeopardize the mission. We'll need to watch him closely.
He has a point. This is a pretty interesting city.
An injured herald. This could be a chance to learn about their physiology. Perhaps even find a weakness.
Hey, random person, how you doing?
Hello. Can you help us? My herald is injured, and I cannot leave him. I need someone to bring us some healing supplies.
Yeah, sure, I'll help.
There should be a healer nearby.
I'll go find them. That is a long, long way down.
Do you require assistance, visitor?
Are you a healer? We're in need of medical assistance.
Certainly. However, I do not detect any injuries or maladies in your physical form. What do you require?
It's not for me. One of Lars' heralds is injured.
Oh, of course. It is our duty and privilege to care for our heralds. I will follow you to the patient.
We'll see who the lesser race is.
I have spent days among these people. They are very proud and very strong.
Thank you, Traveler. I appreciate your assistance.
What do you think of the
How
Iconians?
do you feel about your creator? The Iconians are parent, teacher, master, friend. They are our rulers and our gods, and I am grateful for their guidance. They give purpose and structure to our lives. We would not exist without them.
How do they treat you?
Exceedingly well. We do what manual labor needs to be done, as well as other tasks. And in return, the Iconians give me all I could need or want. I know it might sound like enforced servitude to you, but I don't see it that way. The Iconians are our beginning and our end. I am nothing without my mistress, and serving her is my greatest joy.
That's all for now.
The Iconians' affection for their pets is a weakness. We can exploit that.
I am not so sure. After all, we've seen how the Iconians will transform their pets. The Heralds are merciless killing machines. They have killed multitudes during this war.
Deaths that we will avenge here. No more waiting. We need to finish our mission.
Indeed.
I don't understand why you're bothering to help these people. We need to find the gateway controls, sabotage them, and be done with it. This could all be over if you'd let it.
It's my job to help people in need. The circumstances are irrelevant.
Clearly the Iconians have a highly developed sense of the aesthetic.
That's fine, but what we need is to know more about their technology. And we're going to a park.
When you have technology as advanced as the Iconians, wonders can be found anywhere you look. We should talk to that officer over there.
I see you are interested in this device. We are testing a new method of encryption. So far, it has proven to be most effective. To access the console, you must solve a series of problems that we believe only an Iconian could answer. Unfortunately, I fear the console is stuck in a testing phase, which is why I am protecting it. It may be a waste of time. You appear intelligent enough, but I doubt you or any of our other visitors could solve even the easiest of problems in the algorithm.
Then let me watch the console for you. Lamarin says she needs you right away.
I am not supposed to leave this area unwatched, but all of my heralds are performing other duties. And if Elmiran sent you, very well. Thank you, Traveler. I will not be long.
You shouldn't keep her waiting for turn. I can't believe we're being a bitch. Access security file Icobar. The Icobar have made no secret that they covert our gateway technology. Unfortunately, they are a warlike species. Soon after they developed rudimentary warp drive technology, they used it to attack and enslave several inhabited worlds. The Icobar have also made several attempts to covertly access our consoles and steal our technology. Though officially we are not at war, we should be extremely cautious with the Icobar. Access to gateways is strictly off limits for the Icobar, and a herald will be assigned to monitor all movements of Icobar representatives in areas near gateway access points. Download data. Access security file Dianson. The Diansons have made repeated requests for medical technology. Our analysis of their biomedical ethics, however, indicate that their primitive level development They have a 84.6% chance of doing themselves harm with genetic engineering, and a 74.2% chance of using it for biological warfare. Although thus far their dealings with us have been honorable, a plague on their world has increased their demands for our gene manipulators. Our recommendation is to continue to supply the Disians with medical supplies and antigens, but to withhold other medical technology. Download the data.
It is just as I surmised. The Iconians are following their own version of the Prime Directive. They are attempting to protect lesser developed species from acquiring technology that they may not use wisely or well.
Emmons does point in that direction.
Not so fast. We've only heard one side of the story. I'd like to know what some of the other visitors here think about the oh-so-noble Iconians.
Agreed. Let's go talk to them.
We will gladly give you the medicines you require, but our genetic engineering technology is off limits.
The medicine will help with this plague, but what about the next one? We need the ability to take care of ourselves, but you won't give us the means to do so.
I am sorry, but we have extremely stringent rules about who can use our technology. There are many species who are not yet ready to use our gifts safely and wisely. One moment, Falkar. Yes? May I help you?
Our people have a similar policy regarding technology to protect developing societies. I think you're right to restrict access.
I will take your opinion under advisement, but ultimately, this is an Iconian matter. You are simply another visitor on our world.
I'll leave you to it then. Pair of strange fellows here.
We haven't made much headway trying to reverse engineer the gateways, but just imagine what we could do with it.
Oh, I have. You can move an army in the blink of an eye. Think about what would happen if all these heralds just showed up on your planet. Oh, they'd take over in a day. I'm still trying to acquire some of their data. Have you had any luck yet?
Nothing yet. Despite all their openness and hospitality, the Iconians have everything on lockdown. I can't even get near the building where they keep the world heart without some herald stopping me. If I were the Iconians, I too would think twice about giving people like these advanced technology.
Agreed.
This doesn't prove anything. So the Iconians had their reasons for withholding technology. I don't care, and neither do their enemies. We know the bombardment is imminent. This world will be obliterated, no matter how much you sympathize with the Iconians. And don't forget what we're here to do. There can be no survivors.
You don't see any echoes of yourself in these people, Sela. That's a long way down. So we're detecting an armada of ships on long-range sensors, multiple configurations. Avoid detection at all costs.
Tell your ships to drop into orbit above the polar region. My ship is cloaked there.
Bunker Hill, take up polar orbit above the planet.
Excuse me, but I require assistance. We have lost contact with several of our colony worlds. I am attempting to increase the range of this communications console to re-establish the connection.
but I need another set of hands to adjust the frequency while I attempt to dial in the proper network levels. All of my heralds are currently working on the evacuation. Would you be willing to help me?
I'll do what I can to assist you.
Curious. Our communications should be reaching the colonies, but I am not receiving any response to my messages. Something terrible must have happened. We were not concerned about the lesser races. Not at first. They were like children who wanted things they could not understand. It was our duty to protect them, to guide them. In time, when they were ready, we would have shared all of our gifts.
What will you do now?
I do not know. If the colony worlds have fallen, then I am sorry. Please excuse me. I must speak to our leaders.
Best of luck to you.
We already know the evacuation did not save them.
But the gateway on New Romulus remained active for a time.
Then we must cut off that path, now, before anyone escapes.
Hello again.
Welcome, traveler. I apologize for my earlier absence. Do you have questions about our world?
Who is attacking you?
We have had contact with many worlds in our journeys, but we have found no people equal to our own. Some of the others resent the blessings our people enjoy. They seek to take that which we will not give.
Why did you deny them access?
Our policy is not to share our technology with species who are not sufficiently advanced to use our gifts wisely. When a society encounters advanced technology, before they are ready, they often don't have the cultural or social development to handle it appropriately. This leads to war, genocide, and many other ills. We would protect the younger species from those tragedies. Our people believe also that each species has a unique destiny. To disrupt their path toward that destiny is wrong. All of the others must develop in their own time.
What is your response?
While we are an extremely advanced world, we are not, in general, a militant one. Tiket will coordinate the defense, but I remain hopeful that we can reach a peaceful solution before blood is shed. Matara speaks for us, and she is quite a gifted diplomat. If all else fails, there are places known only to us and those who serve us. Our gateways can take us to these refuges to recover and rebuild.
That's all for now.
The attack is beginning. I thought we'd have more time. We must retrieve the World Heart and escape. Will you help us?
Yeah, sure.
The attack is beginning. We must decide how to proceed. I have spoken to these people, walked their streets, shared their meals. Regardless of what we know they will do in the future, the Iconians of this time are not evil. They are peaceful. And they are guilty of no crimes, worse than standing up for their ideals. The very same ideals, I might point out, as the Federation's prime directive.
No offense, man, but they also do have these indentured, like, genetically engineered servants. So, not exactly on par. There are similarities. I'll give you that, Kagran. But they are not one and the same. So you're saying we should help them, even knowing what they'll do?
You have walked the same streets as I, spoken to the same people. Can you allow them to die for crimes they have not yet committed? For my part, I find no honor in cold-blooded murder.
I see your point. What do you think, Sela?
It doesn't matter what these people are now. We know what they will become, what they will do. The Iconians will destroy my homeworld. They will bomb the archive in the Lena system and exterminate the Preservers. They will incite the Undine to destroy Keswick 4. They will attack our homeworlds, kill those we love, and threaten our very existence.
That's in the future. We're in the here and now.
And that changes nothing. We know what will happen. In our time, they are poised to destroy or enslave the galaxy. There is no choice. We destroy them now and save ourselves.
Do we even have the right to execute the Iconians for crimes they haven't yet committed?
It's a bit late for second thoughts. Our mission is clear. We don't have a choice. We're here, and we will do what needs to be done. Atone for your sins after you've saved the galaxy.
Sometimes being ruthless isn't right.
The World Heart contains all of our knowledge and all our genetic data. With it, we can rebuild. We have a refuge built for those who serve us. We shall go there.
We should be able to access the gateway network from here. We could disable all of the gateways at once.
We offered Lemirin our aid. There is no honor in striking down an ally from behind.
The honorable thing would be to complete our mission and save our galaxy. Or do you not care about what happens to Kronos?
We need to transfer the World Heart to a transportable format. I'll need your help to initiate the download from that console. The download is proceeding, but it will not complete before the invaders find us.
Here comes more of them. Get your crotch out of my face, Kerrigan.
Now we need to release the magnetic interlocks holding the core. I need you at the other console. More invaders. They must not take the World Heart.
Oh, what? Oh, they beamed in.
We need to erase the mainframe memory banks. I will require your assistance.
Let me just loot all these guys' corpses. Alright, let's get this thing running.
More aliens are coming. Protect me.
Ah.
Mainframe memory erased. The last step is to eject the world heart. I fear that was just the beginning of the violence. My people are few, and most of our heralds are elsewhere. Defeating a significant force would be costly to both sides. I know you are not one of the whole, and I have no right to ask for your assistance. But would you help us evacuate the city?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Blessings of the whole upon you. We must gather as many of our people as possible and escort them to the gateway platform. Once we are there, I will open the path to our refuge. Many of our people already left for Colony Worlds, but we have lost contact with them. I fear the worst.
What should we do first?
I recommend we locate Tiket. She is our protector, and there are none who know the ways of our enemy as well as she.
Alright, stay behind me, but give me some
Tiket is a
instructions
fearsome
on where we're
warrior
going.
and has kept our people safe for countless millennia until today.
Rescuing Iconians is not what we're here to do.
Perhaps it is. When we came back in time, we did not know what we would find.
That is the goofiest rifle I've ever seen. But anyway, hey,
I
Tiket.
appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will defend Iconia until my final breath.
Set aside your foolish pride and help your people.
You think it is pride that keeps me here? It is not for pride that I fight, but for dignity. I fight for my people.
You've earned the respect of all who matter. Now, will you come with us?
I appreciate your efforts.
Your people are dying, Tiket. They need you.
My people are weak. They have neglected the ways of battle in favor of science and art. They are philosophers. I do not wish for them to die, but they could have chosen the path of strength. I will die to defend them. I do not know if I can save them.
Your people are stronger than you give them credit for.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger.
There is no honor in throwing away your life.
Why should I care about honor when Iconian blood is being spilled on sacred ground? What honor have our enemies shown? They attack a peaceful world. Honor is meaningless.
She who has lost honor can lose nothing more.
I appreciate your
Anyway,
efforts,
if you die here, who will claim vengeance for the
your
fallen?
words have merit. If we go to the refuge, we can rebuild. There, we can plan our vengeance. No one will ever threaten us again.
Think about your people, Tiket, not your revenge.
She would let her people die so she could avenge them.
Vengeance is a powerful weapon.
Honestly, we probably should have just left Tiket to die. Would have made the future timeline a lot better.
We will never forget this tragic day.
Oh, great. We have to fight through these guys. Hey, guys, stop shooting the architecture. It looks nice. Hey, you alright?
Thank you. You have shown exceptional kindness and valor in this trying time. I will miss my home. Iconia is precious to us, but as long as the whole survives, we can use the world heart to rebuild.
Go to the gateway platform. We'll meet you there. Alright, they're down. Alright, which of you is alive?
These are not a warlike people.
Not yet. That will change.
Bloodshed affects everyone differently. My people became warriors when an alien species threatened our home.
And the Iconians will become conquerors.
Hey, you guys, run for safety. Get going. That's a grenade. Hey, guys. You need to come revive me. Anytime now, guys. Flores! Hey, we graduate Starfleet together and she leaves me in a fucking burning pile of plasma. No taking naps, Flores. This is not the time. Get going.
Now I see your plan. We've won their confidence, gathered them together. Strike now, and we can eliminate them all.
I will not kill defenseless innocents. Listen. This is... Once we get through, we need to destroy the navigation plotter so we cannot be followed. Damn it. The gun's jammed. My phaser rifle's jammed. Ah! Flores! Flores! God damn it, Flores. So the rest of the crew got stuck somewhere. Don't know where they got stuck.
Damaged. You will need to reroute the power and reinitialize the gateway open sequence.
I'd love to do that. I really would, you know. It'd be a really nice thing that I could do. But right now, we are being shot. Let's begin rerouting that power.
Didn't the others save the Iconians? Where are they?
They may already be here.
Ow! Flores. Or Cola is this time. Whichever one of you wants. Damn it, Travell. You're not supposed to go charging in. Reinitializing.
We're losing ground!
We can't hold them off for...
That's it. Send them through.
No! This isn't our mission!
God damn it, Sayla.
You took everything from me!
The World Heart.
There's no time. The gateway is closing.
Only 12 of us are left. That crystal contains our civilization.
Sheila, stop! We are better than this!
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
This has all played out this way before. I am the cause for Hobus.
Yeah, good job. You did it. Congratulations.
I know what you are going to say, but I did what I had to do for my people. I should have acted sooner. If I had, perhaps Romulus would have been restored.
Can't you see your act caused the destruction of Romulus? We sent 12 Iconians to Duo 3. We are the others.
That can't... Taket! What have I done?
Did you have a choice? Predestination paradox theory would say this event had to happen, and it is the reason you're here.
The Iconians have fled to Dewa 3, and the Gateway's console has been destroyed, so no one can follow them. Our fate may not have changed from our actions here, but we have done what honor demanded. We are not murderers. Whatever our future may hold, we will face it with our eyes open and our heads held high. We must return to our own time and see what effect our actions had.
This isn't going to be easy to explain, but we need to return. You can return to the ship when you're ready. Let's beam up and get out of here. I don't know what the plan is to get back to the present.
We're initiating a tachyon burst to reopen the portal that brought us here. That should bring us back to the exact moment we left the present time.
Well, it's a good thing that tachyon beams can be used for multiple purposes.
The heralds are firing on the portal.
Sean, your ship appears to have disappeared.
The portal is destabilizing.
And
hurry.
so is your ship. We're on our way.
Captain Cogran to Alliance Fleet. Stand down. I repeat, stand down. You have the World Heart and the means to end this. Signal the Iconians, show them we have it, and that we are the ones who saved them. This is our last chance to end this war.
Alright, let's signal the Iconians and hope for the best.
wish to surrender. A wise decision.
No, Lomarin, we've just returned from the past. Your past. And we have the World Heart to prove it.
How did you acquire that?
We saved it. We were there when Iconia was lost.
That is not possible. But yet, I see the World Heart in your hands. It is time to end this. Your leaders, our unity. Now.
Wait. I don't know why I had the one line of just saying wait near the end there, and that doesn't make much sense, but alright. Oh, I've been kidnapped. Good to know. You know, I didn't have time to put on my best attire, so, yeah. You get me in my uniform today.
If what you say is true, then that core contains all of the lost knowledge of our people. So much that we thought it was lost forever. Will you return all that remains of our civilization to us?
This conflict must end, and this wound must be healed. So yeah, here you go. Here's your orb. Anyway, you guys aren't gonna try and murder us now that we've returned it, right?
I have never had a chance to examine you closely, but now that you stand before me, I remember you helped us, although it gained you nothing. You are the other.
And this war should never happened.
Hate blinded us. Fear of the unknown crippled us. Pain called out for blood in ever greater measures. The events of that day set us on this path. It grieves me to see where it has led. After we escaped to Daywar 3, protecting ourselves became our sole purpose. We transformed ourselves, our whole, even our heralds, to prevent another tragedy. And we vowed never to trust again.
You trusted me once.
I did, and it saved us. But we believed the other lost to us. And you were lost to time. And we preserved the whole by any means necessary.
You say you wanted to protect yourselves. In doing so, you destroyed countless lives.
Indeed. We protected the whole against the lesser species who would destroy us if given a chance. Who would steal what we would not give freely. And we did not mourn the deaths of those who were not a part of our unity. And then we faced you, a foe who would not yield, who subverted time itself in an attempt to destroy us. But instead, you showed compassion, even though you knew what would happen to your people if we survived. You helped us, because that is who you are.
Starfleet's mission is to explore, not destroy. Like you, we were defending ourselves.
I am humbled in the face of such integrity. I shall be forever grateful to you for showing us the error of our ways.
Enough blood has been spilt. Let us end this war.
Whatever these creatures did in the past is meaningless. I am the
Have you forgotten what we did for your people, for you?
Never forget what you have done, or what that creator, known as Valleint, did. There will never be enough blood to wash away my need for vengeance.
Sayla was grieving the loss of her homeworld, a homeworld you destroyed. You have already exacted revenge.
A single world. I can destroy a million worlds, and it would not be enough. Your existence is an insult to the memory of our people. I will continue my fight, even if I must fight alone.
Dickette, stop, just listen to yourself here, please.
She will not listen. Dickette has always been very stubborn. In a few thousand years, perhaps, her attitudes will change. Until then, be wary. Dickette is a formidable opponent, and I will not take up arms against her, even in defense of the other. But with those of us who remain, you shall have peace. We ask only for our home world. Leave Iconia and our servants undisturbed, and we will trouble you no longer.
That sounds fair, but we will have to ratify this treaty with the Alliance.
I understand, but our terms are not negotiable. We need time to breathe and contemplate. Perhaps in a millennia or two, it will be different.
Very well, farewell. Thank you for striking this accord. Can I go back to my ship now? Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess they decided to vomit me out here. Oh, still not in my best attire, but we did it. Well, it just put me back up here, but alright. Anyway, how you all doing? We did it. We already broke out the fireworks. A bit early for that, considering the treaty hasn't been fully ratified yet, but how's it going?
Your compassion has accomplished more in one act than we could have with all the phasers in the fleet. Honor and selflessness have been almost forgotten over the past few years. That needs to change. It's time to act like Starfleet officers again.
Now we need to rebuild.
We have a lot to do to heal the wounds the war has left on us all. But we've survived the Borg and the Dominion. We can survive this.
I agree, Captain Kim. Anyway, how you doing, Captain Nog?
There's a lot of work to be done now. We need to rebuild, recover, try to learn how to live in this new reality. But with people like you on our side, I know we can do it.
We'll succeed if we all work together. Hey, Paris, how's it going?
I thought this was it. The last day. And I was ready, but I'm glad my daughter didn't have to die in defense of the Federation. That I get to go home after this. We all do.
You're welcome, Captain. Anyway, how you two doing?
We have much to do, but first, we will celebrate. Let the blood wine flow now that the bloodletting has ceased. There is more to being a warrior than vengeance and death. True honor comes from doing what is right, despite the personal cost. The Iconians will depart, and we will rebuild. Mercy has triumphed where weapons could not. Now I will try to find a way to share this wisdom with my people. Many warriors have fallen in this war. Those of us who remain must walk the path of honor.
It was your courage that showed me the way, Kagrin.
I don't know what to say. I thought I was protecting our future. But instead, all this... It happened because of a mistake I made hundreds of thousands of years ago. I've made a lot of difficult choices in my life, and I didn't always consider the consequences of my actions. Today has made me wonder if there's another way, if I can be better than I am.
It's never too late, even for you, Selah. Bunker Hill, one to beam up.
The war is over. Although we could not turn back the clock and restore the lives that were lost and the planets that were ravaged, we have ended the conflict honorably. You made the right choice. And that is not always an easy one to make. I would be honored to fight by your side again. Before that day comes, however, we must rebuild. There is already talk of new exploration missions. Perhaps we will find our next challenge among the unexplored stars.
Let's see, what don't we have an upgrade for yet? Oh, this is actually a really good one. Yeah, that's honestly a really good one. What about the impulse? It's definitely nice. It gives us increased shield power. I mean, that's a pretty good thing, but at the same time, this nanite repair matrix.
Congratulations, Admiral.
We've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
Understood. We'll check that out. Let's see. That is that under Starship traits? No, it's under space traits, isn't it? Where is it? There it is. Automatically hull heal when below 50%. What can I turn off? Exotic damage? Why do I have that on? Alright, we'll replace it with that. And that it sorts out the Bunker Hills shenanigans for today. Wrong button combination again. Anyway. That shall be where we end today's stream. Let me go find a raid target to send you all off to go watch. If I can fucking set up the right link.
The transmission.
Damn ads. We shall go raid this bean. Alright, thank you for everybody that stuck around to the end. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you ever want to hang out with me whenever I'm not streaming, because usually I'll hang out in the general chat if I'm not streaming, whenever I'm just bored and doing stuff. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel if you want to watch previous episodes. I mean, previous streams, because I don't have an actual YouTube series yet. I haven't actually made any like dedicated YouTube videos yet. I keep saying I'm gonna do that, and then I forget about it. But I'm gonna do it this year. I swear. Before the year's over, I'm gonna do something. I have the idea for something, but just haven't done it yet. But anyways, don't forget to check out the Blue Sky as well if you want to stay up to date for when I go live, or just follow the channel. That's about it. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. See you all next time, and enjoy the person I'm sending you off to go watch. Bye, everyone. See you all next time for another exciting episode of the USS Bunker Hill traveling along in space and getting blown up. Goodbye, everyone. It's almost done. There it goes.